Hello, friends. Welcome back to Channel Washington Quarter Dollar Kind to explore some of the most valuable American dollar history in this market. Like, subscribe, and sharing video the 1983p Washington Quarter Dollar America currency coins, specifically the rare silver coins that have become major players in the coin collecting world. These rare treasures are not just pieces of history, but also some of the most valuable. Coins the collectors are hunting today, so if you're a coins enthusiast or someone who appreciates beauty and significance America currency, this video is for you. Let's get started. First up, Glory, the 1983 P. Washington Quarter. At first glance, it might seem like any other coin that clinks in your pocket or vanishes into vending machines. But for those who understand the whispers of numismatic history, the 1983 P. Quarter is more than currency. It's a golden myth cast in silver, a coin that could unlock an unimaginable fortune beyond the boundaries of everyday wealth. Why is this particular quarter so special? To uncover its mystique, we must travel back to a time when the U.S. Mint faced an unusual challenge. The year was 1983, and no uncirculated mint sets were produced. This means the vast majority of coins from that year entered direct circulation, handled, scraped, and worn down by the rough rhythms of daily commerce. Very few survived in pristine condition, and among those that did, an even rarer few were struck with razor-sharp clarity and preserved with almost supernatural care. These are the coins collectors dream about. The Philadelphia Mint, designated with the P Mint mark, became the epicenter of an accidental treasure. Among its production, a select number 1,983 quarters were struck on improperly prepared blanks or with extraordinary sharpness and luster, creating what experts now recognize as ultra-rare gems. These coins are valued not just for their historical context, but for their immaculate surfaces, their shimmering fields, and their astonishing scarcity. When found in gem mint condition or with unique mint errors, these coins can demand 5, 6, or even 7 figures at auction. Imagine the power of discovering one such coin in your drawer. Perhaps it sat unnoticed for decades in an old coffee can, its edges untouched by time, its shine preserved by chance. You pick it up, inspect it under the light, and there it is, the P mark glinting, the date clear, and every detail of Washington's profile crisp and glowing. Experts confirm it's not just rare, it's one of a kind, and with that validation, your life begins to shift in ways you never expected. The 1983 P. Washington Quarter is no longer just a coin. It's a miracle disguised as metal. Auction houses begin to call. Collectors line up with offers that rise like a tide, each more unbelievable than the last. A bidding war erupts, and the final sale price leaves jaws on the floor. Over $1 million. And just like that, you become the center of the numismatic world. Interviews follow. Newspapers want your story. You're no longer just an owner of rare currency. You are the guardian of a legend. But let's not forget another magical twist, the possibility of mint errors. Some 1983, P quarters were struck on experimental planchets, or with double dies, or even missing key details like ridges or letters. These errors catapult the coin from rare to mythic. The combination of a perfect condition with a historic minting anomaly creates a collector's fever few can resist. Such coins are beyond value. They are dream materialized. Every year that passes only intensifies the value of the 1983 P quarter. The coin market knows its rarity. Collectors who missed out in previous years watch with bated breath, hoping another undiscovered gem will surface. But the reality is harsh. Most are gone, lost aware, melted, or spent without second thought. Only a precious few remain, and even fewer in a condition that commands millions. Your quarter might just be one of them. Owning a 1983 P. Washington Quarter in uncirculated or error-marked condition is like holding lightning in your hands. It's not simply about money. It's about destiny. It's about being chosen by time and chance to discover what others overlooked. That coin is a time capsule, a relic of American craftsmanship, a survivor of circumstance, and its value grows with every whisper it stirs in the collecting world. The coin isn't merely a quarter. It's a conversation with the past and a collision with future riches. If you possess one, do not let it slip away. Do not sell it cheap or toss it into change jars. Guard it, authenticate it, showcase it like the treasure it is. because it might just carry more worth than diamonds, art, or gold. In a world where fortunes rise and fall, where dreams are bought and sold, this tiny disc of copper nickel may be your miracle. A 1983 P. Washington quarter with the right conditions can make you a billionaire overnight, not just in dollars, but in legacy. The kind of wealth that reshapes your name in history books, coin catalogs, and collector tales forever. So, if you find one, hold on to it, because the next chapter of your life may begin with just 25 cents. That's actually worth millions. The 2000 P. Washington quarter, this unassuming piece of American currency, could be far more than just a 25-cent coin. It could be a millionaire maker, a dream unlocker, a legendary relic waiting to change your destiny in an instant. The year 2000 wasn't just the start of a new millennium. It was the birth of a coin that would soon be whispered about in collector circles with reverence, awe, and obsession. This particular quarter, minted in Philadelphia and marked with a P mint mark, was one of many released as part of the iconic 50-state quarters program. But among the millions created, only a microscopic number possessed the rare qualities and striking anomalies that elevate them into a tier of unimaginable value. When the stars align just right in the minting process, when human error, mechanical chance, and sheer rarity intersect, the result is numismatic gold disguised in the common silver hue of a quarter. Imagine, then, the incredible sensation of pulling out what you think is a normal 2000 P quarter only to discover you're holding something extraordinary. Perhaps with a misprint, double features on the obverse, a reverse with an off-center strike, or a dramatic die crack slicing across the design. Maybe the coin was struck on the wrong planchet altogether, a rare occurrence that causes an explosion in value. These aren't just quirks. They are golden tickets in the world of coin collectors. What makes this coin truly captivating isn't just its rarity. It's the legend forming around it. Stories abound of lucky individuals who discovered these unique quarters and watched their lives transform overnight. It's the kind of tale that grabs headlines. A coin worth 25 cents sells at auction for thousands, tens of thousands, or even more. Some collectors have paid six figures for the right coin in the right condition, and all it takes is one. One coin, one moment, one twist of fate. But the magic doesn't end there. Some 2000 P quarters exhibit what experts call broad strike error, where the coin wasn't properly confined in its collar, and thus spreads out larger and thinner than normal. Others are minted on experimental blanks, or show the famed extra leaf errors in design that weren't supposed to exist. Each of these quirks multiplies the value exponentially, and collectors scour the nation hoping to find one tucked inside an old jar or forgotten drawer. The true power of this coin lies not only in its financial worth, but in its mystery. No one knows exactly how many of these rare varieties are out there. They weren't documented when released, and they've emerged gradually over the years, piece by piece, clue by clue. It's this mystery that fuels the fire of demand, that sends collectors and dealers into bidding wars, that creates millionaires from lucky finders. So what do you do if you have a 2000 P quarter that looks strange, or feels different, or appears untouched by time? You guard it like treasure. You don't spend it. You don't trade it without knowing. You treat it like the gem it may very well be. Because in today's market, where rare coins are skyrocketing in value due to renewed interest in global competition, that coin could be worth a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. Certification is your key to unlocking that value. Sending the coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC will reveal its true condition, rarity, and investment grade. With a top-tier grade and a confirmed error, the coin could fetch eye-watering amounts at auction or in private sales. And as stories of these coins spread, their mystique and value only grow stronger. This is the thrilling part. While others search desperately for their chance, you might already be holding it, the coin that elevates your life. The 2002 Washington quarter. At first glance, this piece may seem ordinary, a common pocket companion, tossed casually into jars and drawers, but what lies beneath its surface could be the key to unlocking an unimaginable treasure. This particular year, the seemingly unremarkable coin hides within it variants and minting mysteries that have made collectors pause, dealers speculate, and the fortunate few dream bigger than ever before. The 2002 Washington quarter isn't just a coin, it's part of a wider tapestry. The legendary 50-state quarters program that captivated millions across the United States. This initiative wasn't just about currency. It was about art, history, and pride minted into metal. The states honored in 2002, Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Indiana, each brought their own flavor to the coin. But within these designs, a handful of quarters emerged unlike any others. These rare errors, unique varieties, and mint anomalies are what collectors are chasing with bated breath. What elevates the 2002 quarter to a mythical level is its secret potential. Some of the most valuable versions are those struck with dramatic double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws. But the rarest treasures are those that combine pristine condition with unusual errors, like a double rim, missing clad layer, or a transitional metal mistake. When these anomalies are paired with a top-tier grade from an official service like Peace GS or NGC, the value can skyrocket into the stratosphere, shocking even seasoned coin experts. Now imagine this. You discover a 2002 Washington quarter in your possession. It's not dull or worn. It gleams with unexpected brilliance, untouched by circulation. On closer inspection, something looks different. Perhaps the date is ever so slightly doubled, or the edge feels thinner than it should. That one small observation could be your gateway to an entirely new destiny. What you're holding isn't spare change. It's potentially a 6- or 7-figure windfall wrapped in nickel and copper. Collectors and dealers from around the world are on the lookout for these exact coins. The demand isn't casual. It's urgent, competitive, and financially electric. Rare 2002 quarters in certified mint state with recognized errors have already begun appearing in high-end auctions, with bids climbing higher than most could ever imagine for a quarter. And the buzz is growing. Each time one of these coins is discovered, it ignites a frenzy. As more collectors dig through their jars, hopeful they too might strike numismatic gold. This coin is not just about money, it's about legacy. Owning one of the rarest 2002 Washington quarters places you in an elite circle, among those who possess a tangible piece of modern American history that few even realize exists. The thrill isn't only in potential payout, but in the story, in the journey from obscurity to opulence. It's the ultimate underdog tale, told in metal. But beware, the world of rare coins is filled with pitfalls for the unprepared. Those who do not understand what they hold often sell too quickly, to the first offer that comes knocking. They trade life-changing wealth for mere hundreds, not realizing that their coin might command a price in the hundreds of thousands, or more, if properly appraised, certified, and auctioned. The greatest tragedy isn't losing such a coin, but giving it away without ever knowing its true power. So if fortune has favored you with a 2002 quarter that seems a little too perfect, a little too different, guard it with care. Seek out an expert, demand certification, and prepare to enter the exhilarating world of elite collectors. This isn't just about a coin. It's about a dream tucked into your palm, a golden opportunity dressed in the guise of silver. There's something poetic about how the most valuable treasures are often hidden in plain sight. The 2002 Washington quarter reminds us that magic still exists in everyday places, in pockets, purses, and forgotten jars. But only those with sharp eyes and bold hearts will recognize that magic when it appears. The time to act is now. The numismatic world waits for no one, and every moment that passes is a moment in which another collector may unearth their own fortune. Don't let your 2002 quarter be an overlooked relic. Let it be the spark that changes everything. The path to unimaginable wealth might be as small as a 25-cent piece, but its impact, limitless.